If you're still working after 60 and your income depends on the next deal, the next commission, or the next client saying yes, this video is for you. I built a plan B because I couldn't keep starting over every month. After looking at dozens of ways to create online income, another income stream that I could build while working, I chose digital products and digital marketing. Not because they're trendy, but because they solve problems. And that completely changed how I looked at building income online and building with digital products. Think about the last thing that you bought online. Why did you buy it? Probably not because it was digital. It was because it solved a problem. And maybe it was a retirement worksheet, a recipe, a budgeting plan, template, or a course. Digital marketing isn't convincing people to buy something that they don't need. It's not creating a need. At least it shouldn't be. It's helping the right people find solutions they're already looking for. And if someone searches YouTube for how do I budget for retirement and you've created a budgeting worksheet, you've just solved that problem. So if someone needs a meal plan or a pet care checklist, a rental inspection form, or a guide to claiming Social Security, the product solves their problem. Digital marketing is simply connecting that person with your solution. And people don't buy files, they buy solutions. I wasn't looking for the next side hustle anymore. I was looking for the best way to learn how to create solutions and solve problems. And before I chose anything, I made myself a checklist. The first thing on the checklist was pretty simple. I wasn't looking for another commission job or paycheck because I already had one. I didn't want to build my business around recruiting people or constantly reaching out to family and friends. I also wasn't looking for a franchise or another brick and mortar business. At this stage of my life, I wanted flexibility and ability to work from home more than I wanted another location to manage. I didn't want was 10 different software programs all patched together. One thing I knew about myself, if I had to connect 10 different software programs before I could even get started, I'd probably get frustrated. I needed one place where I could learn, build, and get help. And once I decided digital products and digital marketing made the most sense for my situation, I still had one more decision to make. How was I going to learn those skills? There are hundreds of courses, communities, coaches, YouTube channels, and programs online. I spent months comparing programs. Every website looked amazing. Every sales page promised freedom. And eventually I stopped asking what was the best marketing and started asking which one fits my checklist. Learning new technology at 68 isn't the same as learning it at 28. Trust me, I wanted a place where I could ask questions instead of spending 3 days searching YouTube for an answer. And after comparing different programs, one checked every box. I found the right fit for what I was trying to accomplish at this stage of my life. I don't have another 10 years to figure out everything by trial and error. If you'd like to see the program that I chose and why I chose it, and why I checked every box, I'll leave a link below. I'm encouraging you also to make a decision based on your own checklist instead of someone else's sales page. I've attached my checklist so that you can modify it, and over the coming weeks, I'll continue documenting exactly what I'm learning, what's working, and what I'd do differently if I started today. Please like, subscribe, and follow along for the next episode. Take care.